Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Looks like we have about 3 people here, so not off to a terrible start for a game stream, up to 5. So, yeah, welcome. It's been a while since I've done this in particular, streaming a game. And, not these don't. And hi, Scuzzbopper and Drew both. Nice to see you guys here. A couple regulars. Yeah, I haven't done a game stream in I'm not sure exactly how long. It's got to have been several weeks. And a couple weeks since I've done any kind of stream at all. I was really sick and super busy at work for a couple weeks there. Still busy at work, not quite so sick anymore. And so streaming felt kind of daunting compared to just recording something quick and playing it on Wednesday. But even though these aren't really big events, these don't really get a ton of views. I really miss doing this. It's fun just to have our core group of usual game watchers show up and hang out with you guys while I play something. And so today we're finally getting around to 1980X, which I apologize. Tell me in the chat if you're the one who's been asking me about this. I keep forgetting who keeps asking, but I kept repeating and getting requests to play 1980X, which I first stupidly read as 198X because I guess I missed the obvious reference there. But I decided I'd finally give it a shot. And so I guess we'll just get right into it pretty quick here. Life's been pretty decent on YouTube other than this. I did a Charlie Kirk video last week on this extracurricular channel. I wasn't really sure what it would do. It got a lot of views, which isn't surprising for this channel. It got a lot. Unfortunately, I think it was a lot of people probably skewing more toward the right, doing nothing but commenting on the title of the video. So whatever. I wasn't even really hoping for a ton of views on that. That was my just general thoughts on an overall unfortunate situation and also unfortunate ways people are reacting to it. And it was meant more for people who watch me, but stuff like that gets out, I guess. Ben Shapiro Superman review was pretty fun. I enjoyed it, and that's plugging right along. And coming up, I'm doing finally book 2 of the Iliad, which again, another great example of something that doesn't get a lot of views, but I enjoy making, and I think there's a group of people who really like something and probably get more out of it than me just talking about my latest thoughts on a science fiction movie or, dunking on Ben Shapiro and things like that. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But I won't keep chit-chatting. I'll get the game going here. Hello. I want to read it as Micah Kaya Snow the First. Sorry if I don't know how to pronounce your name quite right. But welcome. And let's get this game going. Feel free to share if I'm getting volume wrong or anything. Let's see. Got this. Sorry, I'm spacing out for a second. I got to get just share my desktop. I am very sorry. I'm totally spacing out how to share my desktop volume. So I apologize. Give me just 1 second. I'll get this sorted out. All right, Oh, you know what? I bet it's in my screen share options. Hello, Spencer. Welcome. This is the worst show in the world so far because I'm just sitting here not talking and trying to figure out how to share my. Gosh, this is horrendous. I very much apologize. Now let me remove that. Not inviting guests. All right, let me stop this screen for just a second. Try resharing it. Okay, also share tab audio. There we go. Also share system audio. Ah, got it. Okay, I don't think it's making any sound at the moment, but feel free to let me know whether or not you're hearing anything once we get started. Let me get clicked back into the screen. Sounds a little loud to me. I'm turning it down. But feel free to tell me how it sounds compared to my voice, if you can hear both. All right, and now we're not picking up my controller. Oh, we're showing a lot more screens than I'm meaning to. Okay. Well, darn. All right. Sorry about this, everybody. I'm just going to get out of the game here real quick and get back in. For some reason, I'm not getting control over the game. All right. I know this. I tried this out a little bit last night. And oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this has a lot of I think this has a lot of wait time for animations. I just started this last night, just enough to make sure I could get the game up and running. I'm glad you're enjoying the ride, even though so far the ride's been me figuring out computers. Maybe that's a whole form of entertainment, is watching old people figure out their computers. But let's go ahead and start. And I'm going to try to... forget that. I don't know how I hide that thing. So from what I understand, this is, and correct me if I'm wrong if you have more knowledge of this game, this is like a... It's like a throwback to a bunch of different genres of 80s games. Definitely looks very maybe Nintendo to N64 graphics so far. All right, we got first game, Beating Heart. We got, it looks like this is supposed to be a coin-op looking game. All right, I'm sorry, and I'm showing more stuff on screen than I really want to, but whatever, doesn't matter. I'm trying to get this sharing your screen and audio thing off of here, and I don't know how to. I guess we'll just live with it. Chris Tablante says, "Hup, I'm being raptured. I know what. Don't let bad man take me." All right, sorry. I guess we'll just have to live with that. StreamYard sharing your screen and audio thing on the bottom because I don't know how to get rid of it. All right, so this game is Beating Heart. Yeah, this definitely catches the vibes of 80s games. So, oh, this is like a not Street Fighter, Double Dragon type fighting game, it seems like. Audio seems okay so far. Thank you. Let's see, what can I do besides punching? Can I jump? All right. It's very Double Dragon, except so far without as much throwing, even though I tried it again. Oh, guy got me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's total Double Dragon right there. Oh, phone booth? Am I going to be Superman? I'm just going to fuck up that phone booth is all I'm going to do. By the way, with my last video, getting like 3,500 views or so, I'm like right there for getting enough views to monetize this channel, which is pretty close to meaningless, but it's a fun little milestone. This channel will never make money because I'm not really intending to get a lot of views on it. Double Dragon Final Fight. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with Double Dragon, but I'm definitely getting Final Fight. I'm not as familiar with Final Fight, but I'm definitely getting Double Dragon. I'm not doing super great on health here. Quarter circle back punch. Quarter circle back punch. Oh, baseball bat. This is hella Double Dragon. All right, let's go, guys. Boom. This is super violent, especially like taking a bat. She's got a knife, I guess. Self-defense. Oh, motorcycle. Darn it. All right. Boom. Oh, my bat went away. Uh-oh. Streets of Rage. Was that a Nintendo one where you're kind of like a shortish looking guy? You're like more blocky characters. I think I remember that one. I remember that name reminds me of a game I played where it was Double Dragonish, but you were like a shorter, blockier character. I think it felt like it had more of a leveling up component to it. Kick to the face. Kick to the face. Got a lot of mohawks in this game. I think kick to the... Ooh, that guy looks strong. Oh, Streets of Rage was Sega. Okay. If anyone can remember, tell me the name because I'm curious of it. There was a game on the Nintendo. It was... I feel like it was Double Dragonish. But you were like this almost square, blocky little character. Oops. Everybody else was too. And the graphics were a little chintzy, but it was a lot more of like a building and leveling up type game, which I found enjoyable if I remember it. Oh, someone had a big party over here. A bunch of red cups. Well, this isn't disappointing in 80s vibes yet. Got that guy off his motorcycle. Maybe I shouldn't feel bad. Maybe for all I know, he was just taking a ride down the street. I just knocked him off his bike. Alright, I'm going to try to kick this phone book to the face. I hate excessively long and pointless names, says this reminds me of Vendetta in an arcade. Okay, I don't remember Vendetta too well, but I remember the name, and I bet I would recognize it if I saw it. Oh, money, whatever that does for me. Pick up that bag or underwear or whatever that is. Get a soda. Oh. I find just jump. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. I feel like, oh boy. That guy's tough. Yes, continue, please. Yeah, they say this game takes 2 hours to complete. And if you remember, River City Rampage, that's the game I'm thinking of. That's totally it. I loved River City Rampage. If I remember, it had like a big RPG leveling up or powering up progression to it, which I thought that was a fun addition, even though the down forward +2 punch. Is that, Christopher, is that a hint for this game? Down forward punch punch? I think I'm just gonna baseball bat it. You know, enacting street violence against people and being enthusiastic about it doesn't really feel like it fits my aesthetic in general online. But hey, it's a fun game. Brings me back to when I was a kid. Oh! Now I'm the one on the wrong end of a baseball bat. If you don't get eternal lives on this, then this is going to be a long journey. If you guys remember how long it took me to finish Never Alone, this might end up being a long 2 hours. I feel like, especially when there's a lot of guys, the best thing to do is just keep jump kicking. I really like the aesthetic and the cultural elements of Never Alone, but this one feels like a lot more of a game to like play and talk about. It's not just an old man getting constantly frustrated by any obstacle that he couldn't get over. Now I'm just getting my ass kicked instead of stuck behind obstacles. That's probably something to watch, right? Oh boy. I am not a great street brawler, I guess. I wouldn't last on the streets. Yeah, Spencer, I'm really appreciating the continues too. I think that's making this stream work. Otherwise, so this must be a transition to some other kind of play. Is anybody bothered by that StreamYard sharing your screen and audio thing? If you are enough for me to try to take it off, I will, but I don't want to get hung up too much. I guess I won a achievement called Welcome to Suburbia or something. Oh, that was just an intro. Maybe that's why they gave me endless. Continues. Or maybe it charged my Steam account a quarter.
There I was, up in my room, just like every other night, counting taillights on the highway. Soon the cars below would reach the city. But me, I'd still be here, stuck in sleepy suburbia. Or so I thought. But sometimes extraordinary things will happen if you just let them.
Amen. All right, so that was all intro. I hope that doesn't mean the rest of the game's harder than that, because that was kicking my butt. Welcome, by the way, anybody that I haven't seen and greeted. We got 14 people, so that's not bad for a game stream. We got lots of opening credits. I don't think you can progress through this by pushing buttons. At least it's not reacting when I try to. Christopher says, my mom went in a Zoom prayer group one time and she didn't know her mic was on when she said, Lord, all these old ladies are so out of tune. I hate their singing. How do I deal with them with YouTube? All right, I'm going to try to look something up real quick.
Welcome to suburbia, just outside the city, sometime in 1980X. What you see around here used to be all that I cared for, because it was all that I knew. It was here that I'd met my first friends, rode my first bike, found my first love, and found out that nothing lasts forever. This is the place I grew up in and grew out of. A place I loved and hated.
You said they got Yuzo Koshiro on this. What else does he do? The name sounds a little
I
familiar.
remember walking around these blocks for hours, just waiting for something to happen. I knew I needed to move forward, but every day felt like I was on a road to nowhere. The same office buildings and cheap restaurants, the grocery store, the laundromat, and the video rental place where Dad used to take me on the weekends. He'd be looking for classics, while I was more into superheroes. Oh man, we could go on forever. But then, we didn't go there anymore. It was no big deal. These days, I guess I was just looking for anything that could make my heart skip a beat again. And that was when I found it.
So I assume, sorry for
The
not
factory was built long before I was born, but had
being
been
very
shut
active. I don't
down
want to talk
and
over the character.
abandoned for as long as I could remember. Mom used to tell me to stay away from there, but there was something down that pitch black alley that caught my eye.
Ah, this is the intro to the game, it looks like.
It took all the guts I had to go down the stairs. The basement air was thick with cigarette smoke and 10,000 volts of energy. And in the midst of this electric haze stood an army of high-tech creatures, their huge crystal clear screens flashing before my eyes.
Ooh, it's an arcade.
I'd seen video games before. Dad even brought home one black and white model when I was really young. But this was something else. Something you could not take home with you.
I don't think I was ever in an
This
arcade that
place
looked like
was
this.
definitely no hangout for children. In front of these machines stood some of the coolest uncool people I had ever seen. They were the freaks, the geeks, the misfits, the outcasts, the real rebels, part of something the outside world could not understand or even knew existed. These guys were all playing trance-like, totally absorbed, as if they experienced something from another dimension. Maybe I could be one of them.
They probably got some of the demonic D&D down there. Yeah, probably. That looks like no arcade I ever was in when I was a kid. Probably because I just was never allowed to be in one like that. My main memory of arcades was standing in front of them and watching them because I didn't, when I was waiting for my parents, I didn't have quarters. So first we have Out of the Void. Okay, I'm going to take this off and try to get rid of that thing one more time. So apologize for the wait, but I'm going to see if I remove it. Oh. Well, shoot. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to try to get into the settings for this. Yeah, I just do not know how to access that, which I am very sorry about, but. Oh. Well, shoot. There's some game happening here, and I just messed it up. All right. Sorry. All right. All right. We're just going to forget the screen sharing thing and keep playing. All right. We get a side scrolling. Oh, so if I hold down, I power up my shot. All right. I love power-up space shooters. Oh. Or not just space ones, but like the, you know, they have the World War II era fighter ones. Oh. I don't remember playing a lot. This game aesthetic feels familiar to me, but I don't remember playing. Like, this reminds me of games, but I can't think of one I played that was much like it, except there's a very vague one. I don't know if any of you played it, called Soul Feast. They had it, I think, on the Sega Genesis, or maybe it was on the Sega CD. Well, I took a lot of damage, not even knowing that was a on-screen. Not Galaga. Galaga was like bottom to top, right? This, I mean, more of a side-scrolling thing. Galaga is one of the first things that came to mind, but I don't. I'm thinking of something more of a. Ah, I just died. Now this one does have limits to your lives, it looks like. Gradius? That could be. You know, for that kind of thing, I don't even know if I'd know the name. It was just... It's one of those game styles that was probably prevalent, but there weren't enough of a big name titles that I remember it. Archetype sounds familiar, but again, it's like... There'll be a ton of them that probably sound vaguely familiar, and I haven't played them. Except Soul Feast. That's probably super obscure. Most of you have probably never heard of it. But when we had a Sega CD, I think we had it on there. It was, I don't know. I don't even think we really played it that much. I also couldn't afford video games in the 80s. As I got older, we started getting like consoles and stuff. My dad first got it. He brought home, it felt spontaneous to me. I was pretty little at that time. A Pong set. And I probably shared this, but then once on Christmas in the early 80s, my parents got us Atari 2600. And I thought that was like such an outlandish idea that I thought that they had just used the box to wrap something up. Because I didn't think that they were like mean like that. It was so, it felt so like unrealistic that we'd ever have a home computers or home video games set up. And my parents laughed and said they'd never do that to us. But yeah, when it was like arcade and stuff, we never had quarters to play the games for the most part. There was a period of time when I was slightly older, like junior high age, when I think we got a boss here. I'd ride the bike down the street to a little like, pizza or burger place. Just one of these like chintzy little places that would just, there's barely even a restaurant. They sell like a deep fryer or whatever. Oh. And I would take whatever quarters I could get together and play the Empire Strikes Back arcade game. I don't know if you remember that. It was like the line art Star Wars game they had that was so famous. Where you do a Death Star run, except this one was Empire Strikes Back. And you fight AT-ATs and stuff. All right, at least I didn't go all the way back to the beginning. I have more lasers too. That's cool. My parents were in a bowling league. I probably told you guys all this stuff at some point. They were in a bowling league, and we would just sit there and mess with arcade games until older kids would tell us to move so they could play. It's exactly the kind of story you hope the game would evoke. Had the duel with Darth. You're talking about... I think you're thinking of a later one. Unless I'm mistaken. All right, yeah, I'll continue. So I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, but this is a much more intense action game than Never Alone was. The one I'm thinking of, it was the one where you just had the it was like a spaceship controller, and so you had two handles on that you move back and forth and then side to side, and all you're doing is controlling a little targeting thing on the screen, and it was all like red and green with maybe some other colors line art. And all you would do on the first one, or maybe it had a duel with Darth Vader, and that he would show up on the Death Star like in a ship. Maybe I'm getting confused on what you mean. But because I never played the Star Wars one, at least much, but I would play the Empire Strikes Back one over and over again. And that one, I think you'd fight AT-ATs and then try to go through the asteroid field. And it was pretty easy to cycle through it at least once. I don't think it was nearly as hard as the original Star Wars one. Yeah, let me know, Christopher, because I'm legitimately curious if you're talking about like a duel with like a fighter duel. Because I don't know if they ever had that in the Star Wars arcade one. I think there's a more modern one where you do a lightsaber duel, if that's what you're thinking. But the one I'm talking about is way older than that. It's actually pretty fun. Like the Street Fighter one, you can get by without doing anything really. But even if this is kind of a novelty 80s recreation thing, this is actually a pretty fun. It feels like a real sampling of old style games that I would have played. I didn't play this a lot, but I would have played games like this in passing. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be the boss I fight later. Okay. You remember R-Type classic sides? You know, R-Type sounds really familiar. And I may have played it. This is one of those things that was just kind of in the air, I think. Like you would have seen it around. How many of you are old enough to have played Atari 2600 games at all? Even if you're old, like played it retro. They had an Empire Strikes Back one that was pretty good for Atari 2600, but it was like just an eternal walkers would keep coming. Oh, all right. And you could fly back and forth on a screen, and you just kept endlessly fighting walkers to keep them off the base as long as you could. It was pretty cool because you had like a map at the bottom, and you could just freely roam the length of the playfield, which was pretty revolutionary. And you got like 5 hits, I think.
Thanks, sir.
And then but you could land. You could try to land and heal yourself. Christopher, my dad said arcades were a waste of money before putting money in the slots. Well, you see, putting money in slots is an investment, see, because they pay back, right? Arcades never pay back. All right, I'm going to be tensely concentrating for a while here. Sorry. My dad said he used to play pinball when he was younger, before I really remember, but I don't think my parents were much into games by the time I was around. My dad had a bit of a nerdy side to him. Well, I always remember him having science fiction books. He got on the Foundation and stuff like that. I probably has the Asimov stuff. But you just see your parents as adults and maybe don't see what they do for fun side of them, or he got out of it. But I think my parents used to sit up and play Atari 2600 way back when. I think when we weren't up. Any luck, you guys will actually get the intended sampling of what this game's about, because I won't just keep dying on the same level over and over again. Let's go. Ah! No! Yeah, one quarter was 10 minutes of entertainment. The slot machine quarter was 10 seconds of entertainment. I think that's very, very fair. And the machine's not likely to pay back. I was being sarcastic about how a person might retort to that. Drew says, we got a 2600 from a garage sale when I was a teenager, but it was out of date by then and we can only get used games. I didn't own a new console till I was married. Wow. Yeah, we would... So Atari 2600, of course, it had its heyday and it crashed really hard. And so there was a period of time when you could get... We must have had like, I don't know, 2-3 dozen games, just because they became so easy to come by at garage sales or secondhand stores or whatever, because it crashed super hard. So we went from like having a couple here and there, and they would be like $30 at the store, which in 80s money is a lot, to like they were just... Do you remember the famous story about the ET landfill? I don't know how true all that is or how much... Well, I think there's truth to that, but how much that contributed to the fall of Atari. But the games became pretty cheap, and so we had a ton of them. And it was pretty out of date by that time, and we just played it like for fun on the side, even though we had, I think, our Nintendo and stuff. But our uncle asked to borrow it once, and he was that uncle, and he took it and pawned it while he had it, and I was pretty frustrated. Is there no continue if you press start? I'll try it. I think by the time you get to that countdown thing, you just have to restart the game, but I'll see if I'm wrong with that. Because I'm not showing a lot of signs on improving my run here. Maybe if I concentrated better, I'd start doing better, but I keep... You've experienced my inability to solve puzzles. Yeah, he was a very evil uncle for reasons I won't talk about here, but that was one of his many trashy behaviors. Oh, gosh. All right, well, I died there last time, so maybe I can still make a good run of this if I improve after this. But there were some pretty, I mean, the Atari 2600 was pretty bare bones and not super great, but there were some fun games on it. There was a tank one where you could just like first person roam around and shoot other tanks.
Hey, sir.
There were tons of like there were Pac-Man knockoffs and stuff. I remember there was one called Akbar. Let me know if tell me if you remember that one. I'm probably talking way beyond the age of most people watching this, but you would like, instead of doing like collecting pellets and stuff, you go around and draw squares and chase, and it was very similar to Pac-Man in terms of the concept. But really, Nintendo is where I remember being more junior high, high school, actually getting into gaming age. And that was definitely super revolutionary compared to 2600. Your uncle took your PlayStation to Guam. That's cool. I guess uncles just steal people's video games. I've developed that as a stereotype now. Yeah, I think this might be farther than I've gotten before. Keep going, keep going. I still have 2 lives. Battlezone is the FPS 10 game? That sounds right. That felt like a pretty advanced game for Atari 2600. Oh, gosh. All right. I think I still have a life, though. All right. Come on, let's go. We got him. I'm feeling the pressure to show you guys something other than just this one game. Oh! Okay, continue. How do I continue? Let's go. Oh, you can. Thank you. All right, I think I just got to stay out of that middle area. That's where that big instant death blast goes. Oh, except there I go. Yeah, Dunda Mifflin, it looks hard. I'm glad. Well, I don't know if that's like you're commiserating with me or telling me that I'm making it look hard, but it feels hard to me. I hope it does. I hope it looks like legitimately hard, not just I'm bad at it. I was about to say before, I think you guys experienced me trying to solve a puzzle frustration, and now you're experiencing you're having the experience my kids have when I try to get through a game where I can't beat a boss or something over and over and over again. Like when I would try to do Hollow Knight, I'd spend like 2 weeks on the same boss, even though it was like an hour or 2 at a time here and there. Oh, nice. Ooh, it's like fleshy inside. That's like nothing you've ever seen in the 80s, right? Tohu Bullet Helsan. Not sure what that means. Complete Out of the Void. Hey, I won. Oh, now we get more moody monologue.
It wouldn't be fair to say I didn't do my best in school. At least for a while, I really tried to make it work. But now, walking those hallways with all those people.
Oh yeah, River Raid was a great one.
I wasn't really there. I was on an asteroid somewhere, fighting space invaders.
And Micaiah, yeah.
And that was her.
That was that one uncle. I had a lot of good ones too. Well, I didn't have a lot of them, but most of my family was really cool. He was a different guy.
this punk rocker from the Southern District. She was the wildest thing I'd ever seen. Oh man, that girl was born a rebel. Free to go wherever she wanted to.
Main character in love.
Free in a way I could still only dream of.
Yeah, just the way the character talked is very moody. That it's good at setting the mood, but I'm glad it's getting a little shorter. River Raid, a jet that couldn't fly over land, exactly. All right, so this is what's that one? This reminds me of there's that one game that was like really revolutionary for, was it Cruising USA or something? I never really played it, but you'd always see the graphics of it at the arcade. Pole Position is the first thing that comes to my mind. I know this is way different than Pole Position. I never really did a lot of racing games. Except when they had later ones where you could like update your vehicle and stuff, and I started getting a little more into them. Oh, that was close. The thing I love about Pole Position, you just instantly explode the minute you touch anything. All right. This is all right. You know, I'm surviving, but I don't have a really good sense of if I'm doing well or not. Probably if I fail once or twice, then I'll get a sense of the timing. Or maybe there's just like Double Dragon where it's just extremely forgiving and you'll get through no matter what. Oh gosh. I'm so enchanted by the style of storytelling. Yeah, I really like it too. I think I would just sit and vibe to it if when I'm streaming I get a little conscious of whether I'm just sitting there and quietly letting something play. Oh boy, this road's getting tight. Oh, they got one of those like 80s wood side station wagons. To caption all the 80s in this. Alright, here we go. This is pretty forgiving in terms of the consequences of running into things. Alright, we're down to 10 seconds. Think I can make it? Very weird solid rock walls. Oh, 2, 1. Ooh! Just did it. I don't think that bodes well for the next round, though. I'm going to have to really up my game. Probably need to find my brake and use it every once in a while. All right, unless this is a much very outrun. Okay, that sounds familiar too. All of a sudden, there's no cars. I think I'm done though. Out of gas. Should try pushing more buttons and stuff too. I don't think anything besides holding the gas and steering has much effect in this game, as far as I can tell. There's got to be a brake. I'm not really sure how to use it, which I should probably. All right. Oh, I just keep saying up over and over again. I guess that's just my reaction to spacebar or L2 to circle. I'm not sure. The triggers on the L and right buttons don't do anything, if that's what you're referring to. It's hard to decide to experiment if I have to take my fingers off other stuff to do it. Oh, keep going, keep going. Time for the weird walls. As random as those walls look, it does feel very much like something you'd see in an 80s arcade game, which probably is obviously the idea. All right, I have a couple more seconds now. Am I improving slightly? Let's go, let's go. Oh, fender bender. Nah, I don't think I'm going to make it this time. Can't squeeze between these guys. Oh, bummer. All right. Give him another shot. This is starting to make me look like a whiz at the space shooting game. You know, I have a reflex to just keep pushing forward the whole time. I don't think it even does anything. Maybe it helps me steer, but oh, we got 18 people in here. That's not bad for a gaming night. Thanks everyone for showing up, by the way. And if you're new here, I have my same crowd of people who just, it's fun to just have them show up and hang out. If you're new here, feel free to just say anything in the chat, whether it's about what I'm playing or you just have a general question or whatever. If you're not used to being here, definitely feel free to dive in. I think we're all friendly. And if I'm not talkative, it's because I'm focusing, or if I don't noticing chats. Racing games, though, were never really my thing. I kind of liked Mario Kart. Not that I was ever really good at it. These games stick around just long enough to get the learning curve, and then they switch. It's good to know. Okay, I'm where I think I am. Okay, I don't feel like I'm doing better. I feel like if I'm where I think I am, I'm doing better for timing. But I feel like I've just been running into things this time, and that's. Nah, I'm stinking it up this round. There are a lot of vehicles going 200 kilometers an hour on this road, though. That's a little strange. Now, I don't even think I'm going to make as many checkpoints as I did last time. That really sucked. Well, I'm no closer to approaching that learning curve, I guess. All right. Should I try pumping brakes just to see if... Okay. All right. I think X is my brake. Hopefully I didn't waste time, but maybe that'll help me not run into cars so much this round. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy the full experience, but I am looking forward to moving on to something other than a racing game. This is really, you know, you can't always do your favorite thing, and this game would not be the same without this style of racing game. So I'm happy it's here, but I'll also be happy to see these roads in my rearview mirror, if that metaphor did anything. All right, I'm trying to pump my brakes here a little bit and see how that helps me from bumping into cars constantly and running off the side of the road. That doesn't help me any. All right. I'll go for my PR, as my son says. My son's in cross country, and last weekend he just out of the blue beat his PR for the 5K by 45 seconds. So we were pretty excited about that. Oh, try not holding the gas. Okay. Yeah. So just let go as I let go. Let go off and on around corners. That probably would help a bit. Yeah, I probably should do that around extended corners. Just ease off the gas and back on. Thank you for the hint. Yeah, I think that's part of my thing with racing games. I have too much of an instinct just to hold the gas through the whole thing and just try to work my way in the corner. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, but this is where I was last time I went this one, so we'll see if I can make any more progress, I guess. Well, not if I keep bumping into people. All right, so I did this the first time I made it this far. Music stops and there's no more cars. So does this mean we're getting close? Good game to him. I don't know who you're referring to. Probably someone I'm racing. Oh, yeah, my son with his cross country. That's probably what we're talking about. Yeah, he did great. I was real excited. I never raised my kids to be athletes. I felt like when I came out of high school that I had spent way too much time on basketball. And I overcompensated by not really getting my kids into sports and trying to get them to do other things. And I regret it a little bit because I think you learn a lot of good things in sports, coordination and just life lessons and stuff. It's a good way to just get exercise. So this is my third kid, and I'm glad that he, in spite of my lack of encouragement towards sports, has gotten into running. Okay, oh, I messed up there, but letting off on the gas, I think, is helping a bit. So I think that'll be my key here. Even if this run isn't great, that'll be my key toward starting to improve. Yeah, I do feel like that. I saw that comment. I think, yeah, Spencer. I think that if I can just get through that last checkpoint with a little bit more time, I think I'll probably pretty close to the end of it. But I don't know if this is going to be the run where I do that. Yeah, almost. Aside from just maneuvering through things right, I think almost all of this game is just knowing when to let off the gas. That's what I'm getting the sense of anyway. Cut in early and then try to ease off now and then. I think I'm going for a similar run than usual. I'm 1 second faster than last time, so let's see. Oh, if I could have squeezed in then sidetrack on those guys, maybe. All right, here's the quiet part. See if we can at least peek around a corner and see a checkpoint. Oh, I was almost out of the tunnel. That's probably it right there. All right, this is gonna be it, guys. This will be it. I'm trying to stay positive. Okay, use the force. That's one thing these always felt like to me is when I was a kid, these all like watching or playing any kind of driving game always felt like a Death Star run to me. I'm feeling like, especially with that let up on the gas tip, I feel like I'm at least... I don't feel like I'm just blindly not making it. I feel like I at least have a sense of what to do to progress. And that might be an obvious tip that I shouldn't have needed to have explained to me, but I've never had a good instinct for driving games. And even like in Mario Kart, I always want to pick like just a fast character on a fast bike and just try to squeeze through without worrying about slowing down, which is probably just a dumb new way to play, but that's just my instinct. It's a fun, quick grind. I'm having fun. Yeah, as long as you guys are enjoying it. You know, I don't mind giving this multiple shots. I just... maybe self-conscious is the wrong word, but I don't... well, maybe a little. I don't want people to have to sit there and watch the same thing over and over again just because I can't progress. Same experience of trying to play games when you're my age and you have teenage and adult kids watching you do the same thing over and over again. Oh, yeah, come on. Go, 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 go. All right, I have a feeling we might hit this checkpoint a little bit better time, maybe. All right, I think we'll get a few seconds. Yeah, we're going to shave a few off this one. 36 seconds. We might just do it if I can just avoid mistakes for this last bit, which I hope is the last bit anyway. Oh, come on. I thought I could avoid bumping that guy. Let's go. Let's go. All right, music's done. We have 18 seconds. Keep it up, Sod. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's not the end, though? Okay. I bet that's where I'll get to continue, though. I'm scared. Now I just have a whole other place to drive. All of a sudden, it's just very chill, though. I feel relaxed.
I started hanging out in the arcade almost every night. Standing there beside the other players, watching every move their fingers made. This was the real thing. Another life was just one credit away. Down here, I found new worlds, a new meaning. I could be whoever I wanted to be. Travel to outer space, experience fantasy and fear, or just take a walk on the wild side of town.
I don't even think this part's meant to be competitive. I think it's just I get to drive through the
But
moody
nothing
narration.
could beat the rush of the highway. The speeding cars reminding me that there was a way out, a road to somewhere. The city on the horizon. I'd drive all night to get to that place.
You know, it's just relaxing cruising through this while they narrate. Yeah, this is a great mood level. Okay, this is getting weird. My guy's getting sluggish. No one keeps just passing me. I think it's just part of the animation. 3 minutes of midnight in LA vibes. Let's
It wasn't
go.
just about the escape. It was about transformation. For every visit I made, every game I uncovered, every move I mastered, I felt stronger, more confident. Some guys said I was nothing but a dreamer, completely out of touch with reality. But I don't know. Down here, I was free. I was in control. No one told me where to go or what to do. The only bad part about it was having to come back up to the real world.
All right, while this is playing, guys, I'm going to step up. I can keep playing for a while, but I got to get it for a second. So I'll hear it the whole time, and I'll be right back.
Back when we were kids, life was so much easier. You could go from bug collector in the morning to bank robber before bedtime. Anything was possible. Then came high school, and everyone got brainwashed. People started seeing you the way they wanted to see you. Be the brain, be the clown, be the troublemaker, be popular. People would define you in the most convenient way. And then, that's who you are. They say that when you grow up, something inside you dies. I'm still not sure if that's good or bad. When you're a child, shadows seem darker and lights seem brighter. Everything is more terrifying and more exciting at the same time.
If I'm going to sit this long, I have to stand up and stretch every once in a while. Also, maybe use the bathroom. I think this game setting was inspired by America in the 80s, possible LA, Florida. I could tell after taking a media literacy course by Ben Shapiro. Yeah, that always helps. The true America, though, was not LA or Florida. It was Kansas or I don't know. It's a small town, but not small towns with gross, ugly people. All right. Oh, this is like this reminds me of Strider. That's what this is supposed to be? Am I supposed to hit those orbs or just get them? Oh, I just killed Ninja Gaiden, I think. Oh boy, I'm just getting toasted now. I didn't even have the idea of this game at first. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, this feels very Strider to me. At least the way he runs and hits us with the sword. 24-hour marathon show when I want to have to go to the hospital because I hurt my back. Also when I have a lot more time than I do on my hands. Okay, I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do with those orbs. Am I supposed to collect? Seems like the orbs kill me, so I'll try not to hit them, I guess. Or maybe it's this. It doesn't seem like they do necessarily. Oh, gotta jump over those things. Yeah, I could see Ninja Gaiden too for sure. I haven't played Ninja Gaiden a lot. Was Ninja Gaiden this fast paced where you just have to keep charging through it? I remember being one where you have to throw ninja stars. This feels like, I think the thing that makes me associate with Strider, of course, is the sword animation. But this, I played more the NES one, but this feels, I think, more what I think the arcade one was like. Okay, I need to learn to start dodging that guy's. Oh gosh, gotta get up there. I feel like I'm hearing a Shuriken. Go! Go! You can have Sydney be a fill-in. She's cool. Yeah, she's pretty fun. I've only interacted with her, I think, once on that one Zadanza. She seems fun to do things with. I might try to have her on again. Just one-on-one. It's fun to have her with Dan, but 3 people can get a little crowded on a stream. Okay, we got this. That's being very optimistic, but I'm trying to... Okay, jump over the little... Oh! Gotta jump over that stuff that looks like grass. That's my problem, is I kept thinking it was just grass, so I just walked through it. Like spikes or something. Alright, I'm getting the idea. Yeah, I think I should be on the top level. Maybe not. Oh, you can jump. Okay, you can jump through those levels. All right, I'm becoming a pro, guys. Look at me go. I shouldn't start talking like that, though, because we all remember what happened every time I did. No, Never Alone. Ooh, we got a boss here. Dead boss. Well, at least maybe we hit a continue point. You know, I feel like I'm somewhat learning. Oh, those spears look like they'd hurt. I have some special powers available too. Oh, gotta figure those out then. So far, all I know how to do is jump and hit with my sword. All right, I'm going to have to get on the bottom one. I know that. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Oh, that sliding thing is pretty cool. Oh, gosh. Nope. No. Oh. Some special power available. I gotta figure out what that is. I'm pushing all my buttons and nothing else is happening. But maybe it's not pushing more buttons is the key. Let's go. Gotta dodge these. Alright, made it through with no life lost. That guy just ran into the spikes, and I just ran into those. No! Don't need to go seeking out obstacles, do you there? Oh, gosh. Alright, let me find these special powers. I feel like they might be key. Oh, frick. No! I'm just sucking on this part. I had one run that wasn't so bad, and then I just... Fortunately, it's a lot of reflex. That's not always my thing. Oh, the blue orbs charge up a bar on the bottom right. That's good to know. I feel like if orbs are charging something up, you should at least try to get them. Even if you don't know what they do, huh? Thanks for noticing that, because I'm kind of tied up surviving. Go! Get down! Okay. Okay, I've got the bar. So now what do I do with it? I'm just gonna keep hitting. I can't try to learn in the middle of all this. Oh, I bet it's my sword power, because I'm hitting a lot harder. Again, at least against that guy, it seems like. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, get up. Go! I hate those things, those little grass patches. Whew. Alright. I think what really needs to happen, I need to quit sucking. I think if I can do that, then it will get farther. Oh, yeah, that run had no promise whatsoever. We can do this. We can do this. Really got to stay out of those things that look like grassy patches. Oh, jumped too soon. Okay, just got to jump up to get away from those erections or whatever they are. Oh, this looks like a Studio Ghibli bad guy. So am I just, like, executing falling ninjas? Is that the goal here? Oh, I gotta remember the orbs. Oh! Control and tutorial for each game. That would probably help. But to be fair, I think they're mostly intuitive. I speculate about whether there's other controls, but I think so far everyone is just like... I just don't think there are other controls. I wonder if there are. Oh gosh. But yeah, knowing what the orbs do would help a lot. I suspect they might just power up your sword. Oh, well, that's a long jump. Yeah, figuring things out might be part of the retro experience. That's probably true. Whoa, okay. Oh. Yeah, the mystery, I think that's a good point. The mystery does... make it more fun in a weird way. Aside from aesthetic, this does just feel a lot like old style games in terms of the kind of challenge and the way you progress. And just even the learning style. No, don't slide, jump. Oh, the erections. Oh, Oh. You know, whenever there's a bad guy you just want to avoid, that's usually a good sign that there's going to be another danger where you're at. All right, we can do it. The sliding also reminds me of Strider. That's one of those weird, not super great games that I just have randomly fond memories of for some reason. Oh, jumped into it a little too early. Oh, okay, go. No, don't slide, jump. Oh. One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it. Oh. One often just falls in a pit when he's reading the comments. That sounds like a Oedipus thing. I guess that is essentially the point of that story. That's another part of this is like that feels like an old-timey game is you're almost not intended to get through it the first time. You just have to keep repeating and remembering levels. Like the difficulty style. Oh, and the way you have to just remember things feels very old arcade. Oh, go, go, go. Like remembering that those are there. Oh, no. Ooh, eat spears, nerd. Those flying guys, I'm sure the skulls, they always remind me of cheeseburgers. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you gotta push forward when you jump that one. All right. Oh, come on! Slide beneath. Oh, slide beneath the enemies. So beneath the throwing star. I'll try that. I jumped without pushing down that time. That means something, I guess. Oh, yep, it works. Yeah, that's a very helpful hit. Thank you. If I can avoid just running up into him after that. Oh, nope. Oh. All right. Well, I wanted to try to hit this game all in one night, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see that. We'll see how we progress through this one. See what the time looks like. I don't have a clear sense of whether I can even save in this game. That would be very 80s retro if you couldn't save, but it would also be unfortunate. Oh, God! Don't jump on those. Gotta quit jumping into the directions. Oh, jump, jump, jump. There we go. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, jump up and take a shuriken to the face. That's a good idea. Oh. Oh. I don't think this one's looking really promising, guys. If I knew how to get any additional health. Oh, I think that bar makes your sword longer. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Just not very forgiving if you make a mistake or two. I wonder if you could almost do a pacifist run of this. Just dodge people instead of killing them. Oh gosh, dude. All right. I think I'm in a better place here than I was before. If I can just not die. Improved muscle memory technique. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. Well, that goes without saying, I guess. But that's the Studio Ghibli guy. What's that? What's that from? There's a creature exactly like that in one of those movies. Oh. Okay, this guy's freaking that from a... Spirited Away? Yeah. Yes, okay, yes. I see the comment now, Spirited Away, thank you. I've seen... I don't know if I want to say I've seen almost all the Studio Ghibli movies, but I've seen all the ones that are freely available on Max or wherever you can watch them. But they all blend together so much in my head. My son and I used to watch them all together for a while. We like to go to those. They have the Studio Ghibli Fest in the theater. They're pretty fun. Okay, I just got to watch for where those tentacles form, guys. Oh, come on, dude. That was a quick one. Okay, I think I just have to remember the pattern. Oh. Okay, let's go. Ugh. Pretty cool effect to that guy, I have to admit. Okay, gotta remember the pattern of how he does it. So there's top, middle, and bottom. Oh, now he just does middle. Good job, buddy. Whoa, that guy's tough. Classic boss battle. I guess so. And I'm giving one of my classic boss performances. Say let's go, but I say that. Let's go. Let's go. No, jumped into it. It's all right. I'm going right for his tentacles. That's pretty smart there, buddy. All right, this is just a giant fail run right here. M for middle B button. Oh, jeez. How about hitting the guys? Nothing like making a good run of the first part and then letting down your guard for the easy part. All right, I think. Oh, okay. Until he switches it up. He has a lot of patterns you have to memorize. All right, I think I got it down up to a point further than I did before. So you have to start in the middle and jump up after his first strike. And also not just run into the hamburger guys. I have to admit, and it's a disconcerting thought, I made it through that part mostly by accident. One thing this game does that's pretty clever, you just have to watch for, is it leads you away from obstacles with like different suggestions, like of where they put orbs and guys and stuff. Oh. Okay, I'm developing a little bit of a reflex for that part. Oh. Oh, you're helping me with the sequence, Aries, if I'm saying your name right. Thank you. Bottom, top, bottom, top. There's 4 parts in this, right? Tell me if... Okay, if we're going to have another narration, I'll probably be here. I used to stand up.
I used to love the weekends. Watching cartoons on early morning TV without a care in the world. The whole family together, free to do whatever we wanted to. Going for long rides in our car, me falling asleep in the back seat, and getting carried to bed when we got home. But then this thing with Dad happened. And now, I wasn't sure our family would ever be able to put the pieces back together. Being home alone with Mom, watching her too fall apart. I couldn't stand it. I had to go somewhere. Anywhere. I just had to get out. I used to fantasize about the city, vaguely planning my escape, but never actually getting on the train. Instead, I kept hanging around at the video store, seeking comfort in made-up stories where I could pretend I was someone else. Mom would always tell me to quit dreaming and get back into the real world. I couldn't care less. That night at the arcade, everything changed.
It looked like it was going to be a Tron thing or something. Easy GG. Slay 3 dragons to escape the maze. Oh! The feel of this takes me back big time. And motherboard, I will keep you. Holy cow. Oh. Okay. Hack. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I know if I can dodge that. Beam. Just a kid. Something about the 3D, I don't know if you call that line art or whatever, just really, it's one of those things, it's like a Tron feeling thing, even though it's not, it suggests like a really fun game to me, just as a childhood reaction, I guess. But obviously this is an old style, very old style dungeon crawler. Try beam again. Of course, anybody suggests different attacks if you want to. I'm not sure if there's a way to dodge that or if I'm just supposed to take my hits. Push button to get up. I should be reading that. You will never leave. Isometric. There we go. That's probably... I think beams are best for these. That's the idea I was getting. Okay, move forward. I love the like move log too. Okay, let's try beam. HP. I'll try a heal. Just see. Yeah, take hits and strategically use heal. Probably it. Alright. I'm going to try just experimenting with another attack. Nope. I should use beam. It was weak versus slash. I don't know if it... Alright, I'll try slash. Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I wonder if you can only heal once per monster. That's kind of what it looks like. Looks like grayed out after. Whoa, these look unpleasant. All right, what do y'all think? I'll let you, since this isn't as much of a reflex thing, I'll solicit more advice from you. How do you guys think I should attack these zombie C-3POs? I'll take my first suggestion. My hack? All right, we'll try hack. All right, I'm going to heal real quick. All right. I'll try slash this time. Oh, I didn't get a good... I didn't hit it. Didn't have good timing. I'm going to try hack again. That one seemed to work. Okay. All right. It's got to be this one. I'm just going to go for hack again. Whew, perfect. Weak versus hack. You are error. This is fun. Thank you for suggesting this one. I'm enjoying this. I think this is the longest stream I've done yet. Okay. Well, I need a heal for sure. All right. I'm gonna try slash. Oh, well, I need to get my timing going. It's beaming. Nope, that sucked. Push button to get up. Push button to get up. This is a fun change of pace from. Yeah, I'll try slash next time. Fun change of pace from the arcade games. I want to get to keep all my levels and everything. That's good. All right, I'll beam this guy. Oh no, it wasn't beaming. It was. Was it slash that worked? Yeah, I got stuck in the beam mindset. All right, were these hack? Ooh, that was a good one. Of course, I probably leveled up. Yeah, heal when I level up. That's right. That probably helps a lot. Keep that in mind. Yeah, you're probably correct about that. Oh, more of these guys. Okay. Just try beaming and see what. Oh, that sucked. Hack. Okay, yeah, I'll hack. I mean, okay. I was gonna say I should have healed. I guess I got lucky. Data corruption detected. Ooh. All right, any thoughts on this one? Slash versus monsters that can bleed, hack versus robots, and beam versus non-corporeal. Okay, I'll keep that pattern up for now. Hack. So this is a robot, right? I'm gonna hack versus. Looks robot-y to me. I'm gonna try hack unless somebody suggests otherwise. Hack, yeah. Oh, I didn't get my timing down. Thanks, Rhapsody. Oh, better heal. Nice, needed. Hack isn't working super well on him, but I can't tell if it's just my timing. No, I think hack might not be. Unless it's just too powerful. I just need to level up a little bit. Push button to get up. Push button to get up. No way out. I wonder how much of a difference it makes which direction you go. All right, this one was slash, right? Pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Syntax broken. There's a desperate way to the... Yeah, this is starting to make me feel guilty for winning, kind of like in Undertale. Oh, there's a... Alright. Yeah, I'm going to try to beam this guy. There we go. That's better. I'm going to survive one more hit before I heal. Oh, maybe I should have healed, though, because now I'm going to have one... Oh. Okay, so I didn't even notice there was a map up above, so I think I'm trying to maneuver through the whatever those red parts are, huh? Ooh. So, slash these still, right? Well. Okay, hack, I guess. I'm a programmer, don't hit me in my syntax. Yeah, I'm picking up Undertale theme too. Like, it just makes you feel bad for winning. Okay, sorry guys, remind me, what do I hit these guys with? Slash or hack? Hack, okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. I think I'm still dead though. Oh, I have a heal though. Okay. Yeah, even just this, the desperation of the narration voice and then the music just makes me feel guilty for going through this dungeon and destroying everything. All right, what do I do with a dragon? This is hitting it. Maybe if they change the color and the weakness changes. That's what it seemed like with the blob guys or the jellyfish or whatever they were. So what do you guys think for a dragon? Hack is a robot. Is the dragon a robot? I'll just try hacking it. We'll see what happens. I think hack because the wings are static. Oh yeah, that's true. It's like Automan. Do any of you remember Automan from back in the day? Okay, I think I can survive one more without a heal. Should I just keep hacking? Seems to work okay. It's not spectacular, but it's making decent progress. Oh, strength down. What? That was mean. Beam? You think I should try beam? Yeah, might well try others. That's a good point. Ooh, yeah, beam's better. Alright, I'm probably going to lose this one, so I'm just going to try slash to see what happens. Nope, slash sucks. Oh, I gotta push the button. I forgot to. Push button, push button. Oh, and it even provides my previous path. That's helpful. Beam is the dream? Okay. This was Shoot, what was this one? Was this Beam? I have a feeling this was Beam. And then go for it. Oh yeah, easy. I'm gonna heal just for the next guy. That was gruesome. Do your homework. Maybe that voice is your parents now. Shoot, this was Slash, right? Yeah. So the narrator's kind of chewing you out basically for being a video game nerd, right? Who's not doing your homework, doesn't have any friends. Yeah, I think this game is just guilting you for playing video games. Don't judge me, computer voice. Yeah, it is your parents. My house, my rules. Feel like we're getting a lot more of these guys this time. All right, let's go for this dragon. This was Beam, right? Yeah, the parents, Chris. I'm probably belaboring the the explanation. It's probably pretty obvious. Okay, well that was the dragon. Uh-oh, I'm wrecking the walls. Probably destroying the game world. Probably disturbing the master control program. Well, this is getting very sad. Slash, right? Was it Slash or is this one Hack? Hack, okay. Yeah, that one didn't seem super strong. This one was Slash, right? Can I go the other? Nope, that's the same way. Oh, here we go. End of line. That's Cuzzbobber. I think any 80s kid will immediately know what end of line means when you're talking about a computer simulation. End of line. Oh, did I just not pay attention and die? I wasn't paying attention to my health. Alright, there's an easy boss up this way. I'll go get him real quick. Get him or her or them or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, Drew, I should have healed. I just totally spaced out on that. That was a really easy loss right there. I feel silly. The first couple times I started on this, I wasn't seeing the map at all. I was just randomly wandering. These are a lot of fun little games that just capture the 80s a lot. Like, this feels a lot like playing something when I was younger. The card one was the only one I didn't really connect with that much, just I don't play them very often. Should I beam this one too, or I'll just try it? Nope. Probably slash. Oh, hack for him for sure. Okay. Oh, I'm on my max level. Okay. I think I just got to beat one more boss, right? I think someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's 4 mini games in this, right? So I think after this one, I might actually make this a one-nighter. Was this hack? 2 more dragons. Oh, okay. Oh, definitely heal. I almost did that silly move again. Yeah, thank you. Like, sorry, I forget your name. I'll say your name again. And Rhapsody. I'd love to say I won't make that mistake again, but all I can say is I'll try not to. And I appreciate the hints when I'm getting close. I should have healed there too, just to be ready for the next guy. Alright, now we heal. Just one more dragon. Okay, thank you. It looked like there was only one more on the map, but I couldn't tell if I was missing something. So each dragon probably has... So I used beam on one and slash on the other, am I right? If you guys don't mind, can you tell me which powers I used on the other one or which one I might use on this one? I want to say hack, but I can't tell for sure if I'm remembering right. I'll just go for hack here pretty soon unless someone has other advice. All right, hack in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hack. Nope, not hack. Didn't seem that powerful anyway, unless it's just a really powerful boss. Let me try slash. Okay, it's slash. I was guessing hack too. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Ooh. Any thoughts? This one's very robotic looking, right? So that would be... What? Hack? Yeah, I should heal. Not for you. Okay. Skynet, yeah. I can try hack. This looks very robotic. No, oh, okay. Thank you very much. Beam? Nope. Alright. Well, I think slash is our last one. I don't know if anything's gonna work. Oh, I got one. Denied. Because it's the game, I guess? I don't know. I don't mean to offend anybody, hurt anybody. I'm just playing. Now, this game feels very metaphorical. That was almost end of line. End of discussion. Oh, I completed kill screen. Okay. Ready for some more moody narration?
What happened that night? I honestly couldn't say. I was still there, but nothing was the same.
Push button to get up. That's from the... Yeah, it was definitely a parent talking to a child. This feels like
The game was not over. It was just beginning.
yeah, I felt like there was a lot metaphorical in those games. Obviously, like the kids going through some kind of trauma or something like that. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you, everybody. We won't sit and watch the credits. Yeah, thanks. That was I appreciate. Again, I'm sorry if I'm forgetting who recommended that game to me, but it was fun. It was fun to play in one session. I'm glad to do that instead of coming back to it, and it felt like a more rewarding experience to play it all at once too. But thank you all for hanging out. This was my longest stream ever, probably, but I appreciate you all sticking around. And I haven't eaten yet. It's 9 o'clock my time. I came home from work and did this pretty quick, so. I got to go get something to eat and settle in, but have a good night and thank you. And I look forward to doing another one. Drop some ideas in the comments if you have other things you'd like to see me play. Now, my wife recommended doing like Secret of Monkey Island and some of those types of puzzle LucasArts game. Spencer, it was you. Okay. I thought it was, I just didn't want to say it if I was wrong. So thank you. That was a really fun recommendation. I enjoyed it, but yeah, I'll think of maybe doing some LucasArts or something like that just for fun. But again, let me know in the comments if you have anything else. I'm going to probably be getting into Hades when its final release comes out tomorrow. I'm not sure if I want to do that on a stream or just play it for myself. But anyway, have a good night. I should quit rambling and can go to bed and let you guys all off. So thanks again for joining me. I had a lot of fun being back doing this. As soon as I can hit end stream. Good night.